What's up, man? Today I want to talk about some advice that the YouTuber 1stman gave in one of his latest videos. The video was called "What I Will Do If I Was 18 Again," or like something like that. And in that video he gave his personal opinion on what's the best thing to do when you're young so that you live a good and successful life later down the road. Basically what he said is that between the age of 18 to 25, you should get like a factory job, like a 9-to-5 job, just basically like the highest paid job available for you at that age, so you can stack cash as much as possible when you're young. And then other than that, just like do fitness and build your dream body. On paper, this is kind of good advice. Like when we think about it, let's say you start at 20, okay? By the age of 25, you'll have like 100k saved up in the bank, and like you a really like top 1% body, or like at least top 10% body. Like that would be awesome, right? Like that would be perfect, right? But that's where he didn't take life and mental factors, because you see, 1stman is 30 years old, and as he said himself in that video, is that when you're 30, you think about life and everything in life way differently than when you're 20 years old. Like that's just normal. Like that come with maturity and like life experiences. At 20, like you're still young and unexperienced in life. Like you've seen nothing yet, and just to go like right off the bat work for 5 years in a factory or the shittiest job, like it's fucking trash. So yeah, you just do 5 years in that when you're young, like that's fucking sad. I mean, you're gonna become crazy in my opinion. But on the other end, like is it a necessary bad period of your life so you live a good life afterwards? Like, is it necessary? Like clearly if you do this, like this dark period of your life will be filled with sadness and loneliness, but in some way it can like shape you to become stronger mentally and financially, and will probably be rewarded with better and easier times after. But the only problem I have with this path is that yes, it can like help you launch yourself into success because you'll have a lot of money and experience, but is it not way too safe? Because let me explain. Isn't this just selling your soul for money instead of learning new things and new skills to then be able to make more money in the end? Like, let me tell you something, like the best moment to learn in your life is when you're still young, and that's just a fact. And also, if you take this path and you have like dreams about becoming really successful and building businesses and pursuing entrepreneurship while you're young, if you just work factory for 5 years non-stop, like I think those dreams will be crushed. Because as we see more and more today, there is people in their 20s making millions and millions, and if they would have just take that path and just take to a 9-to-5 job to just safely stack 100k, they would have missed on all of that success and all of those millions. So it all comes down to another concept that 1stman created: stick or twist. This is a really interesting topic, and you can go watch Chris' video. I'll put it in the description where he explains it all, and it's really interesting, so you should go watch it. So yeah, like it's the safest way to success, but is it the best way to success if you're like a young and ambitious man dreaming of entrepreneurship? And another problem is that if you're working a 9-to-5 job in a factory, first of all, it probably won't be a 9-to-5. It will probably be like fucking trash shifts, like fucking 4 to midnight. Let's say you just work 4 to midnight every day, 5 days a week, and all you do a part of that is just going to the gym while all your friends are having fun and shit. Like most people will go crazy. and they will probably like fall into drugs, loneliness, depression, and things like this. Let's say they do this for 5 years and they become crazy. Like they'll end up with 100K stacked up, but crazy mental health problems and no drive to pursue their dreams anymore. But yeah, I don't know what to think, to be honest, about that concept. It's an interesting topic, but like it has some serious flaws. Like it may look good on paper, but not in real life. But hey, this is just a random 19 years old thoughts. Like, who am I to judge? I would really like 1stman to react to this video so he can give his point of view on what I just said and just his advice as a 30-year-old successful man. So yeah, that's it guys. That's just some thoughts I had lately, and I just thought I'll share with you. Anyway, take care of you, man. And remember, trust the process. Peace out, bro.